Self-awareness, more than just insight abstract. This article provides a research-based understanding of self-awareness and practical strategies for cultivating it in an organizational context. Self-awareness involves three key dimensions: cognitive, affective, and evaluative, that interrelate to provide a robust self-understanding. The article outlines how developing self-awareness in managers and employees can enhance leadership, self-management, decision-making, relationships, and performance. It then delves into specific techniques for improving cognitive, affective, and evaluative self-awareness, drawing on case examples from Deloitte, LifeLabs, and Procter Gamble. The article concludes that while cultivating self-awareness requires ongoing effort, the benefits to organizational effectiveness and individual growth make it a worthwhile investment. By systematically developing self-awareness at all levels, companies can build adaptive, learning-oriented cultures. While self-awareness seems like a basic concept, cultivating true self-awareness in oneself and in others is challenging. Many managers pay lip service to the importance of self-awareness but struggle to authentically develop it. Today, we will provide a research-based understanding of what self-awareness really entails and practical strategies for cultivating it in an organizational context. By increasing self-awareness throughout an organization, managers can enhance relationships, decision-making, and performance. Defining self-awareness before delving into cultivation techniques. It is important to have a clear understanding of what self-awareness means. Simply put, self-awareness refers to one's awareness of an insight into one's personality, behaviors, values, motives, and performance. Luskin, 2003. Mishra, Boynton and Mishra, 2014. However, self-awareness goes beyond just insight. It involves objectively observing one's patterns without judgment. Schwartz, 2019. Developing true self-awareness requires gaining awareness of strengths, weaknesses, tendencies, default responses, and emotional triggers. Aim. Johnson, Ridge and Hill, 2010. Understanding how one's behaviors impact others and aligning actions with espoused values. London, 2002. Mishra et al. 2014. Critically reflecting on performance, seeking feedback, and considering multiple perspectives. London, 2002. Munchiurai, 2003. Accepting imperfections without defensiveness and continually refining self-knowledge. Schwartz, 2019. Smolin and Parry, 2011. Self-awareness involves an ongoing process of observation, reflection and refinement rather than a destination to be reached. It allows for continual growth and development over the course of one's career. Three dimensions of self-awareness. While self-awareness has commonly been viewed as a unitary construct, research suggests it has multiple dimensions that interrelate. Lopez, Gurawal, Cadiz, Gall and Salavi, 2006. Three key dimensions include cognitive self-awareness, one's ability to accurately describe their abilities, traits and behaviors. This involves clearly understanding strengths and limitations. Affective self-awareness, the ability to recognize and label one's emotions. This involves accurately sensing emotions and their impact on judgment. Evaluative self-awareness, capacity for critical self-reflection, incorporating feedback from others. This involves objectively evaluating oneself without judgment or defensiveness. Each dimension reinforces the others. For example, developing affective awareness supports recognizing emotional triggers, while evaluative awareness fosters incorporating critiques into cognitive understanding. Mastering all three provides a robust understanding of oneself. Lopez et al. 2006. Benefits of self-awareness in organizations. Cultivating self-awareness in managers and employees comes with many benefits for organizations. Enhanced leadership. Self-aware leaders build trust, Communicate effectively and inspire commitment through self-knowledge. Case 2005. Smollen and Parry, 2011. Increased self-management. Self-aware individuals can manage stress, channel emotions productively and maintain congruence between espoused values and actions. Aim it all. 2010. Better decision-making. Self-awareness supports recognizing biases that impair judgment and considering multiple perspectives. London. 2002. Munchiurai, 2003. Strengthened relationships. Self-aware people understand their impact, empathize with others, and resolve conflicts constructively. London. 2002. Improved performance, with clarity on strengths and areas for growth. Self-aware employees can maximize their contribution and potential. Smollen and Parry. 2011. Overall, developing self-awareness creates adaptive, agile organizations able to respond effectively to changing conditions. Though challenging to cultivate, its benefits make the effort worthwhile. Cultivating cognitive self-awareness. Given self-awareness has three interrelated dimensions. Cultivation strategies target each in an integrated manner. This section focuses on cognitive self-awareness, defined as clearly understanding one's abilities and traits. Key techniques supported by research include: Aim it all. 2010. Kolb 2015. Assess strengths through surveys. Completing valid psychometric assessments like the VIA or Clifton Strengths provides insight into natural talents and how to apply them. Gather 360-degree feedback, eliciting anonymous feedback from direct reports. Peers and managers reveals blind spots and highlights strengths others observe. Journal self-reflections. Regular journaling about work experiences helps surface patterns and underlying beliefs driving behaviors. Look for recurring themes over time. Identify transition points, moments of change, like new roles or responsibilities. Illuminate defaults under stress. Adjusting stance supports continuous learning. Coach oneself with questions. Periodically ask questions like, what do I do well? How can I continue developing? And, what typically demotivates me? To gain clarity. Don't judge yourself. Self-awareness requires non-judgmental observation of facts rather than harsh criticism or denial of flaws. Accept imperfections as opportunities. Such methods provide objective data for accurately mapping abilities, preferences and impact over time. Regular reflection converts insights into constructive self-knowledge and growth. Case example: Deloitte Consulting USA. Deloitte, a leading professional services firm, strongly cultivates self-awareness among its staff of over 25,000 consultants through programs like their biennial culture survey. Rather than a top-down mandate, this initiative emerged from consultant demand to better understand workplace dynamics and improve performance. The anonymous survey measures perceptions of inclusion, collaboration, work-life integration, and more. Results show areas of strength as well as divisions experiencing tensions related to rapid growth. Cross-division roundtables then delve deeper to surface root causes. Findings help consultants tailor their approach with specific clients. For example, awareness that assertiveness comes across poorly in some sectors prompts adjusting tone and involving others for buy-in. This fosters stronger client relationships and job satisfaction. The survey also aids leadership in addressing systemic issues. For instance, discovering bias against women and minorities in promotions resulted in unconscious bias training, diverse mentorship programs, and improved mobility for underrepresented groups. By cultivating cognitive awareness of behaviors, preferences, and perceptions at multiple levels, Deloitte strengthens self-knowledge, team cohesion, and business results through continual learning and adjustment organization-wide. Cultivating affective self-awareness. Developing affective self-awareness, or recognizing and managing one's emotions, also enhances organizational functioning. Techniques shown to improve affective self-awareness include Schwartz, 2019. Smolin and Parry, 2011. Emotion journaling, periodically reflecting and journaling about emotions experienced at work reveals patterns in emotional responses and triggers. Monitor physiological cues, notice indicators like changes in breathing, heart rate or tension which signal emotional arousal and could impair judgment. Verbalize emotions, speaking about how one feels rather than bottling up. Helps process and gain perspective on the situation. Practice empathetic listening. Focused empathy training such as CFARs, nonviolent communication, supports separating facts from feelings in communication. Solicit real-time feedback. Asking others how a situation or interaction made them feel provides external data on emotional impact and areas for improvement. Take emotional timeouts, step away from highly charged situations and return once calm to reflect before responding or making important decisions. Case example, LifeLabs Medical Laboratory. LifeLabs, one of Canada's largest clinical laboratories, utilizes a 5-step emotional intelligence training to boost staff affective awareness and avoid burnout. The training focuses on noticing emotions, understanding triggers, learning relaxation techniques like deep breathing, empathizing with patients, clients, and colleagues experiencing difficult emotions, and constructively expressing feelings in a solution-focused manner. By developing employees' ability to identify and label emotions accurately, manage physiological arousal, separate facts from feelings, and communicate empathetically. LifeLabs maintains a supportive work culture despite stressful work. Fewer interpersonal conflicts, less sick time used, and greater work satisfaction result. Customers also receive friendlier, calmer, and more empathetic service during potentially stressful medical situations. LifeLabs' investment in effective self-awareness development breeds resilience, cooperation, and quality care aligned with their mission of improving health outcomes. Cultivating evaluative self-awareness. Lastly, to cultivate robust evaluative self-awareness, or the ability to objectively self-evaluate with insight. Consider utilizing approaches like Kayes, 2005. London, 2002. Seek challenging assignments, stretch roles requiring mastery of new skills, highlight strengths relied upon as well as growth areas. Solicit peer feedback, ask trusted colleagues for candid, constructive input on behaviors, work style, and how one shows up relationally. Review performance goals. Reviews periodically reflect on accomplishments and shortcomings relative to goals set with managers. Revising as needed. Consider alternative perspectives, consciously take the viewpoints of those from various backgrounds to recognize potential biases and expand thought paradigms. Incorporate criticism non-defensively, make efforts to understand the intent behind critical feedback rather than becoming defensive. Utilizing suggestions to enhance performance over time. Conduct exit interviews, request feedback from departing managers or colleagues about interactions and contributions to grasp blind spots or leadership gaps to address. Thoughtful application of such methods supports developing the insight and openness needed for continuous refinement based on self-knowledge. Case example, Procter Gamble Global Conglomerate P&G fosters evaluative self-awareness across divisions with their manager assessment and development program. The Multirater 360 review surveys subordinates, peers, direct managers and senior leaders about a manager's capabilities. Then benchmarks results against competency models. Feedback is combined with coaching to surface blind spots and create tailored development plans. Managers who struggle with criticism are paired with executive coaches. Coaches help surface underlying causes of defensiveness through empathetic discussion and reframing of feedback as opportunities rather than criticism. Over time, managers gain insight into habitual thought and behavioral patterns influencing relationships and performance. With practice incorporating diverse input non-judgmentally, they strengthen interpersonal skills and lead increasingly effectively. P&G's commitment to evaluative self-awareness at all levels improves leadership quality and employee engagement company-wide. Conclusion: while easy to pay lip service to, cultivating true self-awareness requires ongoing effort. By integrating research-backed methods targeting cognitive, affective and evaluative dimensions, organizations can enhance self-knowledge among managers and employees. Higher self-awareness positively impacts leadership, relationships, decision-making, and business results. Deloitte, LifeLabs, and P&G demonstrate how systematic development builds adaptive, learning-oriented cultures. With commitment and practice, any company can realize self-awareness benefits by helping individuals better understand themselves and maximize their contributions. Overall, increasing self-awareness strengthens organizational effectiveness and fuels continual progress.